What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you guys a quick little video on my pastel ball python that I have. She's about a year old, almost. She's 10 months old actually. She'll be a year in August. And I just put this cage together over the weekend. It's not the cheapest way to do it. The cheapest way to do it is to buy all the wood and stuff, put it together yourself. This is actually this right here, I'll just show it to you. Here is actually a cabinet that goes above like your stove or refrigerator or whatever. I bought it at a peddler's mall for like 90 bucks, and it was just wood, wasn't painted or nothing, just base wood. There's no doors, or there was doors on it, but there was no, this was cut out already. It was just open. And I put plexiglass in there, and as you can see, it's holding humidity pretty well, which ball pythons need some humidity. And on top of it is on top here is another cage. Actually, it's a tub rack, and top is actually empty because that's where the ball python was. I don't know if you can see her in there or not. I don't know, she's in there. She's about to shed. I looked at her yesterday. She's been in there for about 2 or 3 days now, and when I was looking at her yesterday, her eyes were blue, milky, so she's going into shed. And in the bottom rack here, I have a butter stripe corn snake that is also, I want to say, about a year old. I'm not exactly sure how old this one is. I rescued this one from the pet store actually. I went in there and just bought some substrate, cocoa fiber or whatever, and this one was looking very, very skinny, not looking good at all, and I ended up buying this one just because it wasn't looking that great. It didn't look like it was gonna make it. And now, looking pretty good. Say hello. Or not. Nope, there you go. I don't have a name for it. I also don't know if it's a male or female. There you go. Don't know if it's a male or female, but this one's also about to shed. Its eyes were blue yesterday, 2 days ago, and now they're clear again, so it's gonna shed like anytime. But yeah, still growing, looking good. Anyway, back to getting off topic here. I bought this at a peddler's mall for 90 bucks. It was like $89.99 for the cabinet. It wasn't painted or nothing. This was also a door, but I ended up screwing it shut and siliconing all the way around it, everything, so it's a permanent. It doesn't move, don't open, nothing. This is just the door. And I put locks on it. I put the plexiglass in it. I sealed it all inside and out. So because ball pythons have to have some humidity, right? They like corn snakes, you don't have to have that high of humidity all the time or anything like that. They're pretty good on low humidity, but ball pythons have to have humidity. And so I sealed everything in here because the moisture, you know, is gonna rot out the wood. So this is like Flex Seal type rubber material. I got all in there, painted it all inside of it, top, bottom, side to side, everything. And my siliconing job, which is terrible, but these big knots right here were screws. Oh, there's a hair. These big knots right here are screws, and I just coated them with silicone. I gotta trim them up, but it's all siliconed all the way around. The doors are that Flex Seal rubber stuff, and so yeah, the wood's not gonna rot. The outside's just regular, you know, paint. Just paint it all white just to keep it looking good. And then I got a LED light strip up there, 2 foot. This is a 3 foot long cage, 18 inches high and 12 inches wide, deep. Yeah, 12 inches deep, 3 feet long, 8 inches tall. And the LED light strip is ouch. Let me show you. Got a right here. You can turn it on and off. See, just turn the light on and off. You don't have to have a light in there. I just put it in there to look pretty good. She's got her water dish down here. She can soak in if she wants to, which I've never seen her do, ever. And then I put the log in there. Still haven't seen her use it. Like I said, she's only been here for like 2 or 3 days. And she hasn't really came out of her hide. But she's a pastel ball python. Oh yeah, she's definitely about to shed. Her eyes are milky. She's not that bright. Yeah, hope I got that on camera. But I put these latches on, one on the top, one on the bottom here. If I can get it. Doing everything one-handed. Got this one where I can put a lock on it, because I have a 3-year-old who loves snakes. She gets it from me, I guess. But she loves snakes, and she's wanting to get in it really bad. But I recommend building one yourself, buying the wood and just building it yourself. My next project is gonna be like a bookshelf rack. It's gonna be like this, but it's gonna have like, let's see, it's gonna be like that, but it's gonna have like 3 or 4 cages in it. Bottom, top, yeah, probably 4 cages in it. And it's gonna be white like this, because I think the white's the cleanest look. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a quick little clip of my cage I just built over the weekend. It's definitely an expensive cage, because all the materials and everything, it was well over $100. Well over $100, and then to heat it and all that too. And I got this digital thermostat in here. It's 89 degrees, and where her hot spot is 99% humidity, because I just misted the whole freaking thing down. It just sits there. And then this is the temp for the corn snake. It's 81.6. I do have a heat gun somewhere, but my 3-year-old's taking it somewhere, so I gotta find it. But yeah, those are the thermometers that are just the little probes that are actually in under their hot spots, where their caves or whatever, where they hide out. Those are laying right there. So the pastel ball python's on right now. She's a female. She'll be a year, like I said, August. It's 89.2 degrees where she's laying, and then 81.5 where the corn snake's laying, which corn snakes can be, 75, 85 degrees. Be fine, perfectly fine. Ball pythons, you need to be, mid 80s, low 90s. You really don't want to go over 90, but, humidity, mist it down every once in a while, or once a day is what I do, and they're great to go. Just wanted to show you a little quick video of what I got going on here with this new cage. Don't go to a Peller's Mall and buy a cabinet. Don't do that. That was just something I seen it up there, and I was like, I can make that into a cage. My brother was with me, and he was like, man, I think we can make that into a cage. And I was like, I know I can. So I ended up buying it and all the stuff to do it, and made it. Regretted afterwards, after seeing all the material, buying all the materials plus the cabinet too. I was like, man, I could have done this a lot cheaper if I just went and bought the wood myself and made the box and everything myself. So my next project, when I get a chance, is gonna be, a taller. They're all gonna look like this, but there's gonna be like 4 cages in it, because I want to get a bearded dragon. I've always wanted a bearded dragon, so I'm gonna put a bearded dragon in it. And then there's going to be one more cage because I got the pastel ball python, I got the butter stripe corn snake, I'm going to get a bearded dragon, and then the fourth snake that I'm actually on hold on a waiting list for right now through Brian Barsick, BHB Reptiles, is a rainbow boa, Brazilian rainbow boa. I always wanted one of those. I think it's like one of the prettiest snakes I've ever seen. They're not very expensive. You should check them out. And yeah, I'm getting one of those. And I'm getting a female, and she's gonna go in that top rack where the pastel ball python came out when I get her, because she's gonna be a baby. You know, she'll fit in there for at least her first year. 6 months to a year in that. So, and the corn snake could live in that tub the rest of its life if it wanted to. But I'm going to get bigger. They're all going to be either 3 feet or 4 feet long cages. Which I'm thinking about going with 4 feet, because the Brazilian rainbow boa is going to need bigger than 3 feet, I think. Maybe even bigger than 4 feet. I'm not sure. Getting a female, and they usually get bigger, so 4 feet might be able to last her whole life. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how big she grows, how quick, And if she does, it just leaves me another open spot for another snake or something, No, I'm kidding. Those are all the snakes I want. Like I said, the corn snake, that was just, I was never planning on getting a corn snake ever. Didn't want a corn snake. But like I said, I was at the pet store getting substrate and stuff because I was running out. And I happened to see what snakes they had in there, and I noticed this corn snake, and it did not look good at all. It had some stuck shed on them. For her, I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I've been calling it a her, but I've had her for 6-7 months now, and she's grown a lot. She was eating, pinkies when I first got her. She was easily already a foot long. I think she's about 2 feet right now. She was all curled up there, but when she stretches out, she's about 2 feet long. And she eats small adult mice now. She can get an adult mouse down. Eating a adult mouse, but it just took her a really long time to get it down. Wore her out really. So small adults are 2 hoppers. Small adult mouse, if they don't have small adult, 2 hoppers. That's what she eats right now. And the ball python, like I said, it's 10 months old. She's eating small rats right now, once a week. And yeah, that's it. That's the cage. This is my setup right now. It's also my nightstand, if you didn't notice. I used to have this right here in that corner long ways, not turned to the side like that. It was long ways out, and I had a table right here. But since I've built this cage down here and put that there, the table would no longer fit, obviously, because it almost takes up this whole spot. And then that obviously wouldn't fit next to it, so I put it on top and turned it to the side, and now this is my end table. And only thing I use it for is my phone, a lamp, and the rest is the thermometer and the thermostat for the cages, and that's it. So that's my video. Like, share, subscribe for more reptile videos or whatever, because I got more reptile stuff coming. Like I said, I'm going to build another rack here next, I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm going to build another rack here soon. And I don't know if you can see it, but she's coming out. She's got her nose sticking out. But yeah, I'm going to build another rack and get another snake and a bearded dragon for sure. And that's it. So yeah, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.